Hello, planet Earth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Preston L. Young, Weird IDK, my BFF Jill, 730, and today it's time for another Buffyverse discussion. Today we're going to be talking about the vampire slayer that Harmony killed. Now, why am I calling her that? Because she doesn't have a name. No, you heard me right. She doesn't have a name. Yeah, she has no name. The closest thing she gets to a name is when Andrew calls her Senorita. You'll find that a lot of the slayers we meet along the way in Season 8 either don't have names or they don't live very long. Don't get used to them, because a lot of them die. So, be prepared for that.
Give me a break, I sure deserve it. It's time I made it to the top. Give me a break, I'm looking forward. Get behind me, pull out every star. I want a happy ending, I'm tired of pretending. Let them get the best of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break and plan my arrival. Give me a break. For heaven's sake. What happened to my piece of the cake? Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Hey, give me a break.
So in Sunnydale, Willow is making all of the girls in the world who could be the next Slayer into Slayers right now. And right now happens to be the time that a 16-year-old girl is getting beaten out of the girl gang that she has decided to lead. So she's had enough with the whole being in a gang and whatnot, and she decides to leave. They decide to beat her out. And as they are beating the snot out of her, "Girl, it's my birthday!" Wham bam poof! She becomes a Slayer. And as she's now the Slayer, she takes care of those bitches real quick. Handles them. And so, of course, she goes on with her life, and she tries to do away with her old life, but now she's got this new life that she really doesn't understand. And, of course, she sees the commercial on television that Andrew and Vi star in, that's kind of a code way to get girls to figure out what's going on with their Slayerness. But she's basically just playing it cool. She figures if they want to find her, they'll find her. And if they don't, well, all the better for her. So naturally they find her, and she's approached by Andrew, who basically tells her all the great stuff about being a Slayer and how they have to protect people from the vampires who prey on innocent people who are drawn toward power because they don't have any of their own. And since she has power, it's her responsibility to help these folks. So she's like, yeah, I'm down with that. Let's do that. And so Andrew puts her on the phone with Buffy, and Buffy is over in Scotland, ? I don't really know where she is right now because her castle was all blowed up, and that happened when she was in New York. So I really don't know where they are, really. But anyway, Buffy tells this girl, hey, come be in Club Slayer. We'll be a family. It's all about togetherness, sisterhood, and unity. Yay! So, homegirl, the vampire slayer, is sitting over here like, really? Family, togetherness, sisterhood, unity. I've heard all of that before, and I'm not down for that. And so she decides that sure, she'll embrace her destiny and fight the vampires or whatever, but she'll do it on her terms, and she'll do it as a lone wolf, because in her experience, having a bunch of girls together is just a combination for bad. So whatever, she decides she's going to have her old gang tattoo removed and covered up. While she's doing this, she happens to see Harmony, who has gotten a reality show of her own. Now, if you'll see my Harmony video, you'll find Harmony's rise to fame and glory.
And what's going on with Harmony
Right now, she's experiencing a certain level of fame that comes with biting Andy Dick and getting your picture taken and outing vampires to the public at large. So Harmony basically made it cool and sexy for people to get bitten by vampires, and she basically introduced this idea that, vampires just will drink your blood and not kill you. And so Harmony, in her quest for fame and fortune and glory, literally sucks her way to the top by sucking the blood out of the network executives at MTV.
And so Harmony gets this MTV reality show, but the ratings aren't very good.
Pretty crazy. So anyway, she sees Harmony and Clem and this camera crew come into the tattoo parlor that she's in getting her tattoo removed. And so she's very not impressed by the fact that this vampire is getting all this media attention and that people suddenly love her. It just makes no sense to her. Now, Harmony's show is actually on the way out. Their ratings aren't good. There's nothing sexy about her show, really. It's just her going around doing stupid girl things. Yeah, she's a vampire, but she's still Harmony. And the producers are pretty vocal about this. And so what she does is get invited to... But by the way, this girl is like super pretty. Do you see this girl? Yeah, she's super pretty. And so the producers of this show that are with Harmony, and they invite her to come and just be a little set piece at this great big party that they're having for the reality show. And so the girl says, oh yeah, I'll go to this party. So she goes and she's gonna kill Harmony. Checked at the door by security and they confiscate her steak. So at this party, she's basically just looking around trying to find something to stake Harmony with, and she finds one of the little take one things that they use, and she breaks it off and goes after Harmony. So Harmony's got her Pomeranians that she carries around with her everywhere because she's a moron, and she actually throws one at this girl, but actually it hits Clem and starts clawing at him. Poor Clem. So she goes after Harmony the Hobag Vampire, and Harmony the Hobag Vampire is getting the shit beat out of her, naturally. Until she actually turns around, gets some balls about her, stabs the Slayer with her own stake, and drains her blood, and that girl dies. What do we learn from her? Well, let's see. First of all, she didn't want to join up with Buffy and crew because she felt like they were just another girl gang, and she has no idea just how right she was. Because the truth of the matter is, Buffy herself has actually already abused the power of both herself and these other powerful women that she's surrounded herself with. Used these women to help her rob from a Swiss bank. That's really moral and ethical and sisterhood and family and unity. And also, as all of this is going down, Simone Doffler and her group of rogue slayers are currently annexing an entire island to themselves, because they can. And so this girl has a very good point, and she actually has a point that a lot of the supernatural community and the human world are raising, which is all of these women together with one kind of campaign slogan. But here's the other thing that we learn from her. Buffy is the only Buffy that we really see. She surrounds herself with friends and people who love and care about her. And that's how she survives. Okay, sure, she dies a lot. But the fact of the matter is, she lives because she does have people in her life. And while this girl was good to call Buffy out on her bullshit and not just blindly join up with the Slayers, it is this absence of people in her life that essentially kills her. She doesn't have a watcher to talk about these things with. She doesn't have any other Slayers to help her out. And she just abandoned all of the friends that she had, so she's got nowhere to turn to. And so the Slayer that Harmony killed was an unnecessary death. Well, that's all for today, Planet Earth. Word IDK, my BFF Jill. Like, comment, share, subscribe, question, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.